Well, I'm currently walking 4 camels from east to west coast, about 6,000 kilometres, with my dog Brusky as well. And it's going to take us about 18 months to 2 years, but we're doing it all for a great cause.
Yeah, what are you doing it for?
Yeah, so we're doing it for beard season. The campaign's called Beards for the Bush. So what we'll be doing is raising funds to provide free skin checks and melanoma checks across in regional towns that don't usually have access to a specialist.
Why did you decide to do that?
Well, it's actually, originally I was just going to do the walk for fun, call it crazy, but I just wanted to, a way I wanted to see Australia. But then I got my pre-expedition medical, and I actually found a melanoma in the centre of my back. It's my first ever skin check, never had one before, and I managed to catch a real lucky break there, so I just want to see if we can help a couple of other people catch a lucky break as well.
How lucky was that?
Oh yeah, I mean, if this is a pretty big adventure, there's obviously an inherent risk with it that comes along with it. But it turns out if I didn't do the trip in the first place and didn't go get that check, I'd probably be on a completely different adventure now. Yeah, so I had a fair few friends that were doing fairly well, and through circumstances they either went bankrupt, lost their money, or had some severe challenges. And I heard the phrase "I've lost everything" too much. And it wasn't losing money or anything like that scared me. It was the fact that so many people considered it everything. So I wanted to do something that didn't involve business or money, that still gave me a sense of success or achievement, a new way to find happiness. And yeah, so far so good on the road.
And lucky you did have that check. You could have lost your life, couldn't you?
100%. So look, we don't always know why, the exact why we're doing things. Sometimes that becomes apparent. Mine just happened to become apparent very early on in this adventure.
Yeah, you can drop your mic a little bit, mate. And John, why did you select camels?
Well, I was actually at dinner with a friend of mine, and I'd mentioned that I wanted to do a trip across Australia, and I was going to do it with motorcycles, and I said, but Mum said motorcycles are dangerous. She mentioned something about camels, and 2 months later I was travelling to Australian camels in Gippsland, Victoria, and learning how to tame and train camels for the first time in February last year. So me, the dog and the camels have all been together for 9 months, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week pretty much. So you form a bit of an attachment to them after a while.
How have people been on the trek?
Oh, that's one thing, it's been incredible. For example, I catered for food for every day on the trek. Turns out I've massively over-catered for that, because the amount of people that invite me into their homes, share a roast with me, share dinner, or just drop off a snack to us on the track, or a cold beer along the way. That's been awesome. So every second or third night there's someone that's stopping in for a chat. It's really good.
And how's the money raising going?
Yeah, really good. We had ING Bank with their Dream Starter program matching every dollar that we raised so far. So we're fast approaching $20,000.
And you were saying that once you raise 7.5 each time, you then... Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the plan is that every single time we raise $7,500, we do a free skin check clinic in a regional community that doesn't usually have access to a specialist. So we fly the specialist out, we sit in town for a few days and do as many free skin checks as we possibly can for the people in that community.
So you haven't really got a timetable, you're just heading out and...
Pretty much. So I don't wear a watch and I don't have a diary. It's pretty much just going by the sun.
And would you like people to donate when they see you?
Yeah, absolutely. If people can jump onto the website, johnelliott.com.au, there's the donate now buttons all over, and that goes straight through to Beard Season, who's managing the campaign.
Does some people say you might be a bit mad?
Oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, to some degree, I look at people spending an hour a day in peak hour traffic and 9 hours a day in front of a computer screen, and I ask myself if I'm the mad one.
And have you found it enjoyable so far?
Yeah, look, it's not without its challenges. Like, it takes me 2 hours a day to load up over half a ton of equipment onto all these camels, and then I'm covering anywhere from 15 to 30 kilometres in a day. It's not exactly put your feet up and relax, but at the end of each day, you really feel like you've accomplished something.